dicessi che ci sto capendo qualcosa mentirei, ma proseguiamo, se non mi va di attraverso la Pepsi. The Night of the Rabbit.
Hello?
Ho perso 3
Do you
comandi.
understand what I'm saying?
Of course. You're right in front of me, aren't you?
Who are you?
If you want a name, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I'm only a raven. Actually, I live in the clearing of the first tree.
The clearing of the first tree. That's where I need to go. Do you know the right way?
I can't find it myself. Everything's changed here, especially with all those strangers hanging around now.
What kind of place is this?
You're at the threshold between dream and reality.
Dream and reality?
Dreamers come to visit my clearing in their dreams. Everyone knows how to get to this place. A sleeper knows the way. Wah!
But I'm not asleep, and I can't find the way.
That makes two of us. A voice just now said that you could ask someone for help.
Yes, but how?
He said that you've done it before. Somebody came here once to meditate about his past. He thought up this wheel.
What wheel?
This wheel. If you turn the wheel, the crossroads will show you paths that are hidden deep in your soul. Places you have seen. Places you are going to see. And places that have shaped your life. Even if you never realized it, perhaps it can help you. But they are not true paths, just windows or images. I don't know much about these things. I'm only a raven.
Who did you see here?
First, there were 4 strange-looking lizards who followed a tall man into the clearing. From the opposite direction, next came a rabbit with funny eyes.
The Marquis!
I flew after him, but he entered your world. I could not follow him there.
Why not?
Because I come from here, from the memories of the first tree. There is no place for me outside of dreams. If I were to enter your world, something or someone would be lost in my place. But there are a few who can move about in your realities without disturbing the balance. They animate rocks and plants, and thus walk between dream and reality.
Oh, I think I know someone like that. I'll keep trying.
Good luck.
Ti ringrazio.
The paths have changed. How very strange. They're not even paths anymore. Almost looks like windows to different places. That's one of the cannons belonging to the guards of Mousewood. It looks like I might be able to stick in my hand from here. How strange, indeed. I now have a handful of black powder. Ooh, a cozy campfire. I think there's even someone sitting there. Whoever they may be, I'm going to borrow a log of wood. Ouch! Hot! Now what? There's nothing to light it with. Ow! I almost burnt my finger. Before I start a fire, I should know exactly.
Devo rifare il...
There's a weird
Ok.
how he made, after drawing on rock, a symbol all in white. Grinding white to powder makes it right. Black and then thread add set. Genuine Mousewood. Then add black. Black and white as.
Ok.
After drawing on rock, a symbol all in. Yes, that's part of the crossroads spell in the letter from the Marquis, but I think the order was different.
Allora mi serve una roccia.
Look what.
Perché non credo sia
That doesn't
questa.
need any special.
Vediamo. Ok. Allora, devo fare così.
Maybe it'll work here as well. Now, I used the powder to draw the symbol of the tree walkers. I hope this counts.
Ok.
That doesn't need... Then add black in turn. After drawing on rock a symbol all in white, grinding... There's a way... How he... After drawing on rock a symbol all in white, grinding white to powder makes it right. Then add black...
Macina tutto in polvere.
I think it's stuck in the...
Allora.
That doesn't need any... That doesn't need... From here I can see the sea. I can almost smell the salt water. This is really better than TV.
Questo è San Francisco.
I think I saw this bridge before. On television. Looks like nobody lives in those houses anymore. Almost like my home, the last time I saw it. He looks familiar. Hello, old friend. He reminds me of home. After drawing on rock a symbol all in white,
Macina tutto in polvere con impegno.
that doesn't need... That does...
Io
That
boh.
That does... That doesn't need it. Yes, but I...
Non so.
That doesn't... That doesn't... That doesn't need it.
Ho finito le interazioni. Che poi non so se sia la cosa giusta da fare. Però. Allora. Chiedo umilmente
That
scusa.
doesn't need it. That doesn't need... That doesn't need... That doesn't need... I'm done with... Then add black in turn. The kind you should be loath to burn. Yes, but I think...
Così.
Okay. Ursula, look up. That won't do any good. That... There's a weird symbol in the purple.
Allora.
After drawing on rock a symbol all in... Then add black in turn. The kind black and white as they combine. Then three more things.
Allora, nel recipiente vanno inscatolati, ho solo la tazza.
It's it.
Poi.
There's a weird... How... Then
Allora.
black and white as they combine. Then three more things. Tree skin,
Corteccia,
tree fruit.
un
And last but not
frutto
least,
e una
at
radice.
the crossroads, draw a circle with the powder mix obtained. Set the circle bang on fire. I think some ingredients for the crossroads spell are also in.
Corteccia, un frutto.
The brush. I'd bet there are. I think she feels really.
Allora.
There's a weird how he then black and then three more things. At the crossroads, draw a circle with the powder mix obtained. Set the circle back.
Ah no, aspetta.
There's a weird how he made art, then add black in turn. The kind black and white. Then three more things.
Una corteccia, un frutto e una radice.
Isn't that the mouse? Ha! I swiped it. Funny. They're so small. Looks like I'm no longer the size of a mouse. I hope this won't plunge the people of Mousewood into an economic crisis. Oh well, it's all for a good cause. Us, look up.
Va bene.
Also in. I think something.
Manca qualcosa. Frutto, corteccia. Che manca?
There's a weird. Then three more things. Tree skin.
È una radice.
At the set. I've already got some.
Una radice.
The brush.
Una radice. Allora. Ok, perdonatemi, mi mancava la radice, l'ho letta. Alla guida.
Oh.
Oh, sto morendo. Più che altro, come cazzo ci arrivo? Cioè, allora, ho utilizzato la guida alcune volte in maniera...
I hope this is just an illusion. Wouldn't want to be arrested as a
eccessiva.
Okay, I prized the door open. Oh no, my stick broke.
Ok. L'ho utilizzata magari a volte in maniera
Ok, no.
eccessiva. Però... ripeto, è un grande mistero per me sto gioco. Facciamo tutto.
I think I've got everything I need. I wonder if it'll work, even though I've modified the recipe a little.
Ok.
Ouch! Now what?
Ora vai qui.
This had better work.
Your name. Tell me your name.
I'm Jerry. Jerry Hazelnut.
Jeremiah. Jeremiah Human.
Ma è Noob Saibot.
How were you able to summon me to this place?
I drew a circle card on the crossroads.
Very few have knowledge of this ritual. It takes inner strength to complete it successfully. Only the strong are worthy of our magic. Walking between worlds, I can see strength within you. So why did you call me?
I'm stuck here. All the paths are leading me in circles.
This place is now a trap, leading back to itself. A dark spell must have been cast. Whoever cast it must have had a brilliant teacher.
I need help so I can find the Great Zaroff.
Zaroff. Zaroff. He dares to leave his world? I never thought he could be that strong. Maybe I was wrong about him.
The old magician said I should ask you for help.
Aro Molina. That is why your spell did not release me. That is why I am still trapped in the crystal. Of course, he allows me no more than these few words. But even that is a miracle. What you are doing must be very important to him.
But how do I get out of here?
A trap like this always has a way to allow the one who set it to pass through it unharmed. I sense that you are carrying a magical coin. The spell it bears is very familiar to me, but it is not perfect. I just bestowed a gift upon you.
Diventato un membro del villaggio di Resident Evil 4.
When you carry it through this place, follow its light, but you must take heed. Wandering aimlessly in this place forever might be a mercy compared to what awaits you when you follow the coin's lead.
Ok.
Who was that? A friend of yours?
No, I don't think so.
You might want to try what the masked magician told you. You will no longer need these places. I hope you find your way to the clearing, although I would much prefer to keep chatting with you.
Troviamolo. Ok, allora. No, ho sbagliato. Qui.
This might be the path. I bet this was wrong again.
Qui.
Or maybe this way. I bet this was wrong again.
Qui.
Is this the right path now? Here, this is giving me...
Vai.
Or maybe this one.
Hello.
This must be the clearing. The clearing of the first tree.
I see a volunteer who would like to participate in this magic performance. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please give him a hand?
Pubblico spettrale. Madonna.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a volunteer. With my clairvoyance, I looked right into your heart. He sent you. A child. Jeremiah, I was once just like you. Then I faced the cruel reality. The facts. I became a grown-up when he locked me out of those incredible worlds. But our world is not a place for magic. No matter how brilliant you are, success is impossible. But I'm sure he didn't tell you that.
Nothing is impossible.
Only for him. You will soon realize that. He should never have sent you. He will soon come to realize his mistake. Perhaps he will grieve for you more than he did for me.
What a lame performance.
You still have much to learn. The audience, they love only me. But we have wasted enough time. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I am banishing this boy into the wood of the first tree. No! And that, honorable audience, is magic! Is magic!
Jerry, can you hear me? We haven't got much time. My magic isn't strong enough to ward off Zarov's curse for long. He banished you into the first tree. I tried to shield your mind from the clutches of his black magic as best I could. Do not falter, Jerry. Be on your guard. Zarov's spell nails have darkened the soul of the first tree. Others must be trapped in its magical wood as well. Go and find them. Do not succumb to fear, Jerry. You must not give up. Must not give up. Not give up. Give up.
Must give up. You must give up.
Where am I? I must have fallen asleep.
The lazy boy fell asleep right in front of a portal tree. But he wants to be a tree walker? What a sacrilege.
Ah. Plato,
I'm sorry, but my friend Jerry needs help again. I haven't got time for strangers.
strangers? But I am Jerry. He thinks that cardboard figure is me, and he doesn't remember me at all.
Ragazzi, ma che cazzo sta succedendo?
What wretch is this? Daring to disturb the quiet of the woods.
The toad croaked angrily. It really didn't like being woken up.
Oh, it's a gigantic toad from the forest.
Silly little Jerry was actually dumb enough to approach a dangerous, gigantic monster toad.
I should talk to it. Maybe it knows how I can get out of here.
An excellent idea. Silly little Jerry is completely befuddled.
Friends must help one another.
2 large boulders.
That were much too heavy for puny little Jerry, of course.
Huh, I'll show you. See? Oh, I'm almost right. Milk does do a body good.
Of course. I didn't
I wonder
mean
what
it
the
that
switch
way.
does. It switches on the light. Surprise, surprise. Hello?
Hello there, Luminance Lighting Service. How may I help you?
A good friend of mine would like to be back in the limelight.
Who's the lucky guy then?
A large toad, here on stage.
Very well. I can see illuminating this gentleman will be a truly daunting task. This looks like a job for a Limelight Deluxe.
You mean I'm a lousy friend because I won't give you my bike?
Hello?
And
Yes, please.
this looks like a job.
Friends must help one another.
Oh, they're stuck pretty tight.
Take your hands off me, human.
They're too firmly attached. I need to think of something else. It's a miracle that the toad can breathe at all with them on his face. These posters are really horrible.
Says the silly boy who thinks his space octopus picture from first grade is truly great art.
Hey, I got a D- for it. But that's...
Jerry ignored the inconspicuous, absolutely insignificant nail.
that's right. There are more important things right now. But that's...
Jerry.
that's right.
Silly little Jerry had never seen such pointy thorns.
What have we here? Looks like a script to me. The Curse of Zaroff. Act 1. Silly little Jerry. I am not silly.
Hated by all woodlanders.
No, that's a lie.
An obnoxious moocher through and through.
That's not true.
Finally trampled to death by the angry rock toad.
Who would write this nasty stuff?
What a crybaby!
Nothing is like it seems.
You must give up.
The spell nails have darkened the soul of the first tree.
Just give it up.
The lizards. Zaroff.
Hooray for Zaroff!
I must stop Zaroff.
Oh no, Jerry!
glasses.
But that's
Je-
the evil. The rock toad's in the way. I need to think of something.
Allora,
The toad's breathing rather heavily. No wonder, it's got these ugly posters sticking all over its body. I'll try to tear off the posters.
eccessivo.
I'm going to squish you.
It won't let me get any closer.
You spell disaster for everyone.
Posso dire che non so come reagire a tutta sta parte qui.
You want to hitch a ride on my bike, but I need to deliver the mail.
Jerry didn't care what the frog said because he was too lazy to walk.
What? But it wasn't like that at all. These chestnuts are huge. The things are totally useless. I bet they fit exactly into the toad's nostril. I'll try to tear off the posters.
I'm going to squash
Ah, ok.
you.
Devo fare così.
Hello?
This
Poi.
Uh-oh, the chestnuts went pretty far up his nostrils.
Take your hands off me, human. I got you. My mind is clearing. I was willing to squish you, but the spell that fogged my mind is now broken. I will now return home to the streams of time.
Isn't that good enough for you? But that's
Jerry ignored the ink.
the evil spell nail the old magician mentioned. That won't do any good. It doesn't. Plato, are you alright?
I'm sorry, but my friend Jerry needs help again. I haven't got time for strangers.
Strangers?
Jerry didn't care what the frog.
What are you saying, Jerry? You want to borrow my bike? But I need to...
Jerry didn't care what the frog was saying. He would simply take the bicycle when his friend was asleep.
He thinks that cardboard figure is me. And he doesn't remember me. Is that supposed to be me?
What do you think?
Of course, I didn't mean it that way.
Ursula, looks like... Oh, it's impossible to step...
Oh, Jerry? Jerry, where have you been?
Where have I been? The three of us were in the dark tunnel. And then
Oh, just as long as you're doing all right.
I was about to say the same.
Friendship removes the nail. Who's supposed to believe that?
Ragazzi, ma che cazzo sta succedendo?
Hey! What's going on here? Where did Plato go?
Unfortunately, Plato, the clumsy amphibian, recently had an accident with his bicycle.
Oh, really?
He broke all his frog legs on an oak while being forced to deliver a useless letter for a certain Jerry Hazelnut.
Me and Miss terrible mixed bait.
Hey, look who's here.
Spotting tater nose bogey.
Maybe he can help me.
Allora, qui cosa abbiamo?
How odd. There's a tear in the hill.
The silly boy felt himself slowly going crazy. Reality itself appeared to
Voi non lo vedete, ma c'è qualcosa lì.
There's something behind it too. I can't ride it with my hands.
Ok. Col
Right,
chiodo?
this should work.
Wait, Jerry.
Yes?
Do you really want to know how deep that rabbit hole goes?
Excuse me?
You're about to uncover a terrible secret.
Fine by me. A lever? Is that all?
Jerry was so disappointed he wanted to die.
Oops.
No, ouch! The lovely shamrock. It came off.
I'm sorry. I think I ruined the lawn.
Oh, we got her. What was that?
A stock fluctuation?
No, not with gold.
Io ve lo giuro. Sto facendo tanta fatica ad apprezzare tutto ciò.
Act 2. Let's see. Without hesitation, Jerry accepts the leprechaun's gold and in return gives up his hopeless fight. He ceases to live.
Blinded by the gold's insane glitter, Jerry's brain spontaneously decides to explode.
I don't think so.
Wait. Almost. Just one moment. Head hurt already?
A little, yes.
Ha!
I'll just carry on then.
Blinded.
Ah, first you wanted wishes, and now me glittering gold, as if I hadn't known it. All you need to do is give me your life. Right here, on stage.
Immediately, Jerry was absolutely determined to do just that. The end.
I'm not gonna do that.
But gold is the most stable investment of all. Go ahead, boy. Draw your last breath. That would make everyone happy. I wouldn't have expected this, even of a sheephugger like yourself.
Indeed. Nobody had thought that Jerry would be capable of so much wickedness.
What?
Two birds with one stone. If his murderous plan had worked, he would now own all the gold.
How perfidious!
And the leprechaun's stylish, superior top hat would have been history.
What a rotter! Good thing we had to save.
But that's...
The most beautiful top hat Jerry had ever seen.
No, I didn't mean that.
The fine leather, the sophisticated cut, the high-quality workmanship, and most of all, the fact that...
I mean the poster.
The fact that the top hat was much bigger than Jerry's own frustrated the silly boy so much that he jumped off the stage, howling in despair, and broke his neck.
Clear case of top hat envy.
Some sandbags hanging there.
Oh, fate begorra! This reminds me of the famous Irish troll boxer, Crondo the Crusher. Strong as 10 bulls he was. He always had punch bags dangling from his ceiling as well, but they weren't filled with sand.
No? What then?
12-year-old boys. He caught in the forest.
So che sono zitto da un bel po', ma...
I'd better... I don't want to put up it. I don't want...
Ma...
Oh, begorra! What was that?
The stock fluctuate.
No! Ouch! Oh no! Me gold! Me gold!
There! Now I can reach the top hat.
Ha! Jerry's lethal trap is sprung, and he steals the poor leprechaun's much more elegant top hat.
I just want to get out of here.
Dirty thief!
Well, who cares?
Me gold! Me gold! Me gold! My... Nothing but worthless plastic chips.
Curses.
By all the snotty snot-noses of all the peat-bog banshees. If it isn't, young Johnny, the plumber. Looks like you're rid me of my delusion, boy. Thank you ever so kindly. I surely owe you. Should I turn someone into a sheep to stop this madness?
No, no, no!
You must help me remove the nail.
All right, boy. And O'Donnell doesn't like to be beholden to anyone. This wish is on the house. Hail and rain and wafts of mist.
Thanks, Mr. O'Donnell.
The curse I was under is broken. I'm going home. And O'Donnell is born for freedom. You remember that, you ugly conniving whisperer.
The land of volcanoes, sharp swords, and man-eating fox spirits. What a beautiful place to fail in, Jerry thought.
Just give up, bonehead.
Hey,
I'm a fox, I swear.
Kitsuna.
You are trapped in a human's body. No mask can hide that, Kitsune. Humans and foxes can never be friends.
But if a human accepts a fox for who she is, doesn't that count?
Even if that were the case, why aren't you changing back?
I tried to change back. It just won't work.
You may wish to be a fox again, but your heart is lost. I shall protect your ears from the confusion wrought by humans.
Please help me.
I shall heal you from being human, or devour you as a human.
Kitsuna. Great, a new script. The Curse of Zaroff, Act 3. Little Jerry won't give up.
He kept bothering the foxes incessantly.
Until they grew tired of the immature smart aleck and devoured him, bones and all.
Ouch! Louder!
But how? Better not. I'd better take good... Better not. Better not. More posters. I'll rip them down.
I smell a human. I may be blind, but my nose never deceives me.
We foxes are dangerous animals.
Oh no, Kitsuna sounds downright threatening.
Foolish boy, I can smell your intention, but she cannot hear you. She is mine.
She is his!
Louder!
Let's see what happens when I hold this thing against the bell.
My ears!
I hope she'll remember her bell. Kitsuna?
Jerry?
Are you trying to rob me of my remaining senses? Human! I shall have all humans suffer for this, including your little kitsune.
I'm a fox, I swear.
You may wish to be a fox again, but your heart is lost. I shall protect your ears from the confusion wrought by humans.
Jerry!
Quick, Kitsuna, run away!
You belong to us!
I will always be a fox, Jerry.
And Jerry's sound carrier shattered in his backpack.
Oh, great. The sound carrier broke. Kitsuna, are you alright?
Jerry,
Humans and foxes can never be friends.
But if a human accepts a fox for who she...
You may wish to be I shall... Oh.
Kitsuna, don't listen to him. He's not himself. He will keep you forever.
Jerry, why don't you just leave? I will always remain a fox.
I know, and that's a good thing. You are you. You are a fox.
I am a fox. Foxes fight.
Young Kitsune, I am but a blind guardian, but my mind once again sees clearly. I owe you my
Sono abbastanza schifato.
Be a friend to her.
Friendship removes the nail? Who's supposed to believe that?
Cioè... Boh, c'è qualcosa che non mi convince per niente. Mi sembra tutto
Where am I now?
troppo.
Ice everywhere. And water, as far as I can see. Oh, the wind is very cold.
The boy was so overjoyed at getting to spend another vacation in one of the most beautiful places on
Vacation?
Earth that, cheering loudly, he tore off his clothes and jumped into the ice-cold water.
Jerry on the rocks!
I'm beginning to think you don't care about me at all.
Mr. Hazelnut, I resent your attitude. The only thing I care about is art. But you just won't follow the script.
Yes, please forgive me. Oh, try harder.
I certainly hope so, you useless amateur! Now, where were we? A mighty polar whale broke through the ice behind Jen, and with his mighty voice he proclaimed,
You have made a brave effort. You even advanced to the edge of the eternal ice. But you cannot withstand the cold. It is time to give up. To let go. Join me as I slide into the dark, cold waters under the ice.
Great, another script.
The
Leggiamo.
magnum opus of the fantastic
Magnum
Zaroff.
doofus?
A first-class literary stroke of genius, you ignoramus.
The title is The Curse of Zaroff, fourth and final act.
A masterpiece of simplicity.
Jerry was at the North Pole, it was cold, he was freezing.
Just like really being there. It's so authentic.
Jerry was snowed in and frozen. Everyone was happy about that. The polar whale sang with joy.
What a beautiful ending. So tragic.
Cerchiamo di finire sta cosa il prima possibile.
Gigantic candy cane.
Jerry couldn't resist. He had to lick it just once.
You just want my tongue to freeze to the thing.
Exactly. Finally, you've read the script. Go right ahead, then.
No. I'm going to save the cake for later.
Oh, the boy is just too smart for you.
Quiet!
The Christmas tree. Mum always bakes delicious mince pies for Christmas.
The young boy's yearning for the familiar sweets was downright overwhelming. It painfully reminded him of the fact that his mother would never again hold him in her arms.
This is just low.
The curse and all that is all right, but dragging his mother into this?
Disgusting!
Quiet!
Maybe it'll make me feel better if I take down the decorations. It looks a little lost now, stripped naked and alone in the middle of the ocean. Ursula, look. Ho ho ho! Now I have a very festive fishing rod. I bet this is how Santa fishes.
Immagino di dover usare qua.
You know, I bet if Santa ever goes ice fishing, he takes along plenty of warm milk and cookies. Right, let's see what happens.
The polar whale had taken the bait and dragged the wimpy boy down into the icy depths.
No?
Cable?
Ah, that's an evil,
Electric! It looks electric!
yes, that's it. A wicked electric cable eel that's about to, just a moment.
That's about to wrap itself around my scrawny neck and zap me with a lethal electric shock.
Yes, exactly. Very good.
I think you need a vacation if you depend on a 12-year-old to trade your heart for you. The cable loops back there to where all the wind is coming from. Wait, why am I saying back there when I'm clearly on an ice floe in the middle of the ocean? I'll just pull on the cable. Hey, look! It's a wind machine. I see. Looks like the fan's direction can be changed.
No, you can't do that. The fan blades would chop up your delicate fingers.
Baloney.
Ma
That
è anche una
is
stronzata sta parte.
Thank you, little lamp walker.
Cioè,
No, no, no!
Our nightmare is now over. But many are still dwelling under the curse of darkness. You have got to help them.
But I'm nothing but a herring.
And Zaroff is a mighty whale!
I'm way too small.
That is exactly your strength, little lamp walker.
Woohoo! Jerry! You can do it, Jerry!
Quiet!
We believe in you, Jerry!
Go, Jerry!
I shall now dive home. Be strong, Jerry. Be strong.
I will stop Zaroff. I will stop him.
Curses. No, no, no! You'll ruin everything! You...
Jerry removed the nail. He realized that this was all just a dream that he and his friends were trapped in. He understood that he was able to change the dream
But...
because it was his dream.
but you can't.
The unfriendly man congratulated Jerry
Congratulations, boy. You did it.
and was suddenly much nicer than before.
That was truly fantastic, Jerry. Boy, this was weird, but you kept on top of it. Absolutely awesome.
The end.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Jerry Hazelnut!
Encore!
Col cazzo.
And finally, Jerry woke up.
No. No! This is impossible!
We're back in the clearing.
The audience? Oh, are they spirits?
They're dreamers. The curse brought them here.
Why are they so angry?
I've seen this before. They are restless. They are furious. They could forget their way back in their blind rage.
And then?
Then they would just become empty spirits haunting the dreams of others. Hitadama.
Watch out, Jerry!
It came from over there.
Zaroff. You, calm down the dreamers. I'll take care of Zaroff.
But Jerry!
He's right. You can sing, can't you?
Well, yes, but...
Now where did Zarov get to?
You defeated the lizards, removed the nails. The Marquis chose you well. Now, show me what you're made of, Dream Walker.
Jerry, defend yourself.
E come? Cos'è?
Looks off.
Ok, ho capito, devo scegliere lo stesso colore. Sì, ok.
When two spells of the same kind clash, they will create great magic energy for a few moments. Try to take advantage of that.
Per fare cosa? Forse li devo tirare i chiodi poi? Allora, io farei così.
The magician is ready to do whatever it takes. Watch out!
Ok, quello rosso. Ma ve lo giuro, non ho capito. Ah, ok. Allora. Questo cosa fa? Non lo so. Chilo di ferro, argento. Merda. Devo trovare lo spillo giusto.
Ursula, look off.
Ok. Ok. Ho capito. Ah, ok, no, ci avevo azzeccato. Che cazzo è successo? Ma si è buggato. Non lo posso più fare. Cioè, lo devo skippare perché si è buggato. Onestamente non vorrei. Vediamo se riesco a sbaggarlo.
A spell that is supposed. Looks like.
Provo. No? Ma si è completamente buggato. Oh, raga, lo devo skippare, non posso farci niente. Non va.
Everything I had. For this I shall. No. You. It was you.
You did it, Jerry. Zarov used his magic against you and lost.
I didn't mean to do it. Not like this. Marquis, are you...
He's still too weak. He cannot answer you.
Who's the boy? Where did he come from?
The tree, it remembers. It remembers the teacher and the apprentice who once visited this place. Zarov did evil things. That's why he cannot look the child he once was in the eye. But who among us could, after all?
Who is he? What does all this mean?
The great Zarov. One of the greatest illusionists of his time. You may have heard of him. Not many remember him now. In reality, he wasn't just an illusionist. He was one of us, a magician. Zarov was the last apprentice of the Marquis de Hoto. When the rabbit trained him, he was just a boy, not much older than you. When his training was finished, young Zarov and his teacher visited the clearing of the first tree, and they left some traces behind. The tree would remember them. Soon, the Marquis and Zarov became living legends as they hurried from one world to the next, from portal to portal, and helped wherever help was needed. They were true tree walkers, but their path led them to a place where darkness ingrained upon their souls. I was there, when the mirror of shadows disclosed to them their own potential. They beheld their own brightest virtues and saw the darkest chasms within their souls. And only few can bear that kind of truth. So it was only a matter of time until the dark seed sprouted within them. And when it did, the Marquis was the first to start doubting the ideals of the Tree Walkers. Then the apprentice started doubting the teacher, and finally the two of them turned on each other in hatred. In his blind wrath, the Marquis banished his apprentice to the world from whence he came. He took away his ability to walk between worlds, so that every portal would remain closed to him. Zarov became a prisoner in his own world. A world that had room for magic only on its stages. Thus he became the Great Zarov, the illusionist. But the appeal of the new tricks he invented to captivate his audience soon wore off, and Zarov fell for a second time. Marooned, forgotten. In his despair, he began to rattle the doors of his reality. He turned to alchemy, forbidden experiments, to open up the portal worlds once again. And with every failed experiment grew the hatred for his teacher and for his audience that no longer cared for him. when Zaroff was finally driven by nothing other than fury and revenge, something answered to his rattling and knocking. Consortium Squamata, the lizards. With its false promises, the Consortium had already passed through many worlds. Promises that would disturb the balance of nature. Zaroff was approached by 4 members of the Consortium. They offered the magician a deal. The lizards had surreptitiously obtained the ability to walk between worlds, but they didn't know the way to the most secret of places. Zaroff, on the other hand, had memorized the paths of the tree walkers, the portals, the path to the clearing of the first tree. Thus he led the lizards through the portals, betraying the tree walker he had once been with every step of the way. In exchange, they gave him the power to cast a curse on one of the first trees. The lizards gave Zaroff 4 nails. 4 nails made of 4 cursed metals, serving to drive the magician's spell deep into the trunk of the first tree, where it would take effect and make the inhabitants of the portal worlds his final audience, thus trying to obtain respect and glory by force. Zaroff's final great triumph. And while the portal worlds were suffering from the curse of Zaroff, the lizards invaded them, as they had done many times before. Only one could have provided help, but Zaroff's mentor, the Marquis de Hoto, had spiraled himself further into the darkness that the Mirror of Shadows had revealed to him.
The Cold One. He was willing to let us freeze to death.
The good tree walker who had trained Zaroff. I had already given up hope I would ever meet him again. But when Zaroff entered the clearing, the first tree remembered the magicians. When it recognized the threat that the apprentice posed, the first tree brought to life and sent out the memory of his teacher. So, the memory of the Marquis de Hoto, shaped long before his own corruption set in, left the clearing of the first tree, and promptly forgot that it was nothing but a memory. And once again, he was a true tree walker. He set forth to find himself an apprentice, somebody who would be able to stop Zaroff. He answered your call. The roots of the first tree run deep, even into our dreams. The Marquis found you, Jerry, because you had a dream.
What will happen to Zaroff now?
This place might be his only salvation. He will remain in the shadow of the first tree. The Marquis, the first tree, they were right. You went beyond yourself. That's how you finally got to this place and faced down Zaroff. The Marquis made you a true tree walker, but you were forced to pay a high price. When the Marquis went from idea to reality by entering your world, something else had to go. Your father, as though through a revolving door, the Marquis came to life, and your father was lost in the rift between worlds and forgotten. But do not worry. You saved us all, and very soon we will return the favor. An acquaintance of mine once said, "Only those who get on the way can find their way." And so it came to pass that Jerry had to leave his mentor behind in the clearing of the first tree. Jerry knew that he had been more than the memory of a courageous, one-of-a-kind tree walker, more than the first tree of mousewood needing Jerry's help. He had been a friend. Then, for the last time, The Marquis slowly turned and lifted his hand as if to wave goodbye.
I will never forget you,
said Jeremiah Hazelnut.
And I will never forget you.
Came the reply from the shadows at the foot of the tree, and the boy knew the Marquis, the tree, he would remember him. When Jerry returned to Mousewood, lost in thought, there was music in the streets, because for the first time in a long while an apprentice had come to Mousewood to study the art of arts. And for the first time in a long while, the Treetop Festival, the celebration of friendship and courage, was held in honor of an apprentice who had finished his training, in honor of the tree walker, Jeremiah Hazelnut, the rabbit's apprentice. I love the Treetop Festival. I come here every year. I have this magic premonition that you will not be the last apprentice the people of Mousewood acknowledge in this fashion.
Greetings, Jeremiah. The portals have recovered.
You can go home now, Jerry. Are you ready?
I want to stay a little longer.
Come see us when you're ready.
Non credo che parlerò con tutti. No. Però voglio parlare con Ursula. Vediamo.
Holding the Treetop Festival unusually early this year, but sometimes it's a really good thing to revive old traditions. This is the most fun I've had in weeks.
Glad to hear it.
Va bene. Vabbè, aspetta, magari tipo lui lo salutiamo.
Here they all go again, drinking our juice. Typical. They have good taste. Whatever would they do without us wood dwarves, eh?
Va bene, voglio vedere cosa mi dice lui.
Is it true that you saw a fox?
Eh già.
And you befriended it.
How cool is that? Much cooler than my stupid violin.
Ok, bene. Possiamo andare. Mi piace sta cosa. Ok.
Greeting the
Are you?
Vai.
Yes, I'm ready.
and I'm going to come with you.
My father, my mother, will they be back?
They already are.
Oh, la volpe.
Cherry, we've been waiting for you for an hour. I've had to stop your dad from eating the entire blackberry pie himself.
I was hungry. I feel like I've been on my legs forever.
Me too.
And that's all Jeremiah could say. The fox girl still claims that he cried.
That's so not true.
Thus Jeremiah Hazelnut returned home, and thus ends our story. But with every ending, other stories begin. They are like waves in the ocean, always in motion, spilling over and intertwining. Some stories tell of huge problems we create for others that can barely be solved, even with courage, especially when you're nothing but a tiny mouse. But perhaps someone is going to step up. And then there are scary tales as well. Secret, forbidden ones that you can only tell behind closed doors. Are you suddenly cold too?
Who was that boy?
My friend's apprentice. Thank you for helping him. He broke Zarov's curse.
I underestimated Zarov, and that boy too. Will you finally free me from this prison, so that I may once again protect the portal worlds? This kind of thing must never happen again.
You know that this is impossible, old friend.
Nothing is impossible.
Ma che cazzo? Ma ce n'è un altro? Allora, Luca Toselli che parla di Juve. Voglio... Ragazzi, che cazzo è successo? Che... Che cazzo è successo? Non sembra esserci un altro. Sono gli stessi di Deponia, ho scoperto. Giocherò anche Deponia, ovviamente. Boh, ovviamente ha anche crashato il GOG, ma manco a dirlo. Non so cosa dire. Non so veramente cosa dire. Perché... A parte che tra prodotti simili Steam mi dà Mafia, Skyrim e Resident Evil. Però, vabbè. Che cosa dove... Ma come cazzo è finito? Ma che cazzo è successo? Boh. Veramente, boh. Non so come... cosa? Non so. Non so. Non è brutto. Ma dopo questo finale non riesco... Cioè, dopo tutta questa cazzata del teatro, la boss fight che non sono nemmeno riuscito a fare, è tutto diventato scuro, tetro, cioè... Boh. Non lo so, non mi ha convinto del tutto. Ci si vede ad un prossimo let's play. Ciao!